Good morning. Happy Friday. Good to see you. I am going live now to talk about building buyers, not followers. And so I'm excited to jump on this morning. It's normally what is a day off for us in Team Irvine, but today I had to come in and talk through building buyers, not followers, because how frustrating is it to say the right things, do the right dances, gain followers, but have no one buy? So I know as you're jumping on live, it's Friday, you're wrapping up your week. Maybe you're like me and you're mobile and you're doing your analysis of the week. Have I closed sales? Like, where am I on that? And it's frustrating, isn't it? Like, wanting to grow your business, wanting to make it get more and more clients that you have call. Then you look at the end of the week or the end of the quarter. By the way, the quarter is ending up, and you're starting to look at it and don't have as many years. I thought when I'm curious, is that frustrating to you? If that's frustrating to you, give me like a frustrated emoji, because that's what I want to talk about. Like, how do you build buyers, not just followers? How do you, in this day and age, in this economy, and how do you get results consistently in a fast way? Because what I know is if you're not hitting your goals right now, you're sitting here thinking like, I had big plans January, it's March, summer is coming, and I got to get this thing on target before summer, because summer I've got kids coming home, I've got vacations, I've got all of that stuff. And put summer in the chat if you're like, I've got to get this business, these goals, these accomplishments, the things that I want to accomplish. I've got to get them moving by summertime. Beginning of the year is gone. We're past first quarter now. We're like wrapping up first quarter next week. And if more buyers is one of your goals, I would love to know that in the chat. If more buyers are one of your goals, I need to know that in the chat. Yeah, because summer is coming. Summer is coming, and we need to get speed connected. And if you've watched over the last couple days, you've heard me talk about our upcoming event called Fast Forward Your Future. We are doing a live event all around teaching you what we're going to talk about today on a deep level, which is how you unleash your brain to allow success. Because if you haven't done some of the things we're talking about, then your brain is literally in an off position or in an opposite position to your goal setting. And I've got bad news for you. The goals that you did set in January, the SMART, specific, measurable, etc. That's actually based on an employee generating process that was developed in the industrial age. The goal setting systems that you're using right now to accomplish the big dreams and visions and things like that, they actually work against how your brain is wired. And I see, like, Rhonda's like, summer's coming. And if you want to be done by summer, say the same thing. Yes, by summer. Because here's the tough love. We all want to try to do the things we've always done and get different results. And like, here I am in my mobile office. I'm actually going to be going to do some self-care today. And I'm really wanting to have you understand how to really attract buyers into your business, not just followers. Because if you notice, for followers, you're doing things that don't really align with who you are. You're maybe doing things on social media, or you're doing things that just don't feel authentic, So I'm curious, if I just would love to hear that. Like, if doing the right things to get followers makes you feel inauthentic, I would love to hear that in the chat. Because here's the thing, we all want more buyers, but we don't understand that to gain more buyers, you actually have to not want buyers. What? Yes, you actually have to shift a gear in your brain and focus more on belief of what you offer and the change that it can make in their life than actually converting buyers. Now, I'm not saying don't make offers. In fact, I'm going to encourage you to make more offers. I tell my certification clients all the time, my coach certification clients, you want to make more money as a coach, make more coaching offers. But the difference is what I'll see struggling entrepreneurs do is they will beg for buyers. I'm so sorry to say this, but they'll beg for buyers. In fact, you'll feel it when they go to shift into their offer. You'll feel like the uncomfortableness. You'll feel like the feeling that they're not sure if they can actually help you. They're almost pleading for you to buy, in a sense. They're like begging for buyers. And why do we beg for buyers? We beg for buyers because we don't have a strong enough belief in the brain. Brain-based belief is different than just like, I believe, it's not just I believe, it's like actually hardwiring belief. So when you show up live to serve and you're making more offers, you're not hooked to the buyer, meaning them a transaction. You're hooked to making a difference because you believe so much in what you do and how it will change their lives. And so it's a leadership principle. We deep dive into this leadership principle because let's just be real. How much do you, and I'm just going to ask you, you don't have to answer me, so just think about it. How much do you believe that everyone should buy your product? I'm gonna roll down some windows here so I can get some air going. Like, how much do you believe that everybody should buy your product? And if you're entering into the buying conversation with your followers, offering your products, your service, your coaching, but you don't fully believe yet, and I say yet because that's what we're gonna teach you to install literally into your brain, is brain-based belief. When you have brain-based belief and what it is you have to offer to the marketplace and this problem that it solves, and that is your focus, buyers beg to buy. So you're no longer begging buyers, but buyers are begging to buy. Why? Because we want to follow people. We want to buy from people. We want to follow people that entertain us, but we want to buy from people who can transform us. Let me say that again. We follow people that entertain us. Like, that's why we're scrolling social media, for entertainment. And we're trying to be entertainers instead of transformative business owners, right? And so when we shift this one key component and build brain-based belief in what it is that we offer, what transformation we create, what we're able to do for people, and we deliver that in a way that helps people see how fast the results can be, now we have buyers begging to buy. And it's all a leadership piece. It's all this belief piece. And here's what I need you to hear. And Rhonda, I love that. You're striving for authenticity, not just a filter on social media, right? So here's the thing. The easier thing to do is to chase more strategies, more tactics, more somebody's program on, it must be my messaging, it must be my delivery mechanism, it must be my offer, it must be, and we're always looking at everything outside of ourselves, and except for this one key leadership component, which is brain-based belief, isn't there. And so we could spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on our business gaining more strategies that all don't work because we don't have this one leadership linchpin that makes it all work. This leadership linchpin that makes it all work is brain-based belief. All right, so how do you get brain-based belief? How do you actually believe so much that you have buyers begging instead of you begging buyers? It is training your brain to unleash belief. And did you know that there is a very easy process that no one teaches you, but we are going to be teaching you through our 67-day year method next week. So starting Monday, we're going to have a live event called Fast Forward Your Future. Because let me tell you, summer is coming. It is time to fast forward your future. And we're showing you how, if you unlock this part of your brain, you will create a year's worth of goals in 67 days. So as you're going into summer, you will be in a place that not only did you accomplish what you set out to do in January, but you will have it done before summer. And I'd love to hear what becomes possible if all the goals that you had for the year get done before this summer. How powerful will you feel? How much more do you think you will believe in what it is you have to offer and what you're doing in the world if you get that level of speed in your results? And I'm telling you, the only thing that is literally chaining your speed back from those results is this leadership concept of brain-based belief. It's this leadership concept of brain-based belief. So next week in the Fast Forward Your Future Challenge, we're going to be doing some specific things. I've got some amazing guests that are going to come speak to you too. I've got Sarah Cannell coming to speak to you. I've got Rex Crane coming to speak to you as well. But I'm going to be breaking down for you two key components. Number one, I'm going to be showing you how to build brain-based belief. I'm going to teach you how to unleash so your brain will actually allow the results. Because right now your brain is literally like a bully on the end of a tug-of-war rope with your dreams, because you just haven't learned yet the method to be able to unleash your brain to allow success. So we're deep diving into that. This is a leadership training that allows you to unleash results fast. And then we're going to be teaching you our 67-day year method, all based on neuroscience. How do you train your brain to allow success? Literally, so that you're so clear on every step to take in order to accomplish your goals in that period of time that your goals become inevitable. So that's what we're doing next week. You go to 67daystosuccess.com to get registered for the event. It's going to be delivered all live. My VIPers, I'm going to be coaching you ahead of time before the live event every single day. So you're going to get my coaching on your brain. We're going to unleash that brain. We're going to be very specific to you. And then every day builds on itself. We're going to start unleashing that brain-based belief right from the start. You're going to literally within a 24-hour period, you're going to build belief that you've never had before, which is going to create confidence, which is going to inspire you to take actions you've never taken before. And buyers are going to start being attracted to who you are because belief will have shifted, right? And then we're going to break down the 67-day year method, literally every part of it, and show you how to build a year's worth of goals in 67 days. We are going to teach you everything that you've bought up to now strategically will start to work, because you will be leading your mind to a life by design instead of a life by default. So that is next week. Make sure you're registered for that. I cannot wait to be with you for that. So as we're wrapping up Friday, I'm about to go get a massage. I'm ready for the week to just be able to get prepared for next week. I can't wait to be live with you next week. I hope you just really, it's 12 p.m. Central. Just give yourself that 30-40 minutes at 12 p.m. Central all next week, because we'll probably go into the following week, because we're going to continue to build some of these processes together. You're going to feel so powerful by the time you leave this free event that your life will never be the same. And that slippery place that you're in right now of not having accomplished the goals that you have set in January, you can start eyeballing summer and saying, I'm going to get a year's worth of goals done in 67 days. All right. I love you guys. Have an amazing Friday. Relax, enjoy. But I want you to think about, what is it as you're going into next week and joining us on our live event? What do I need to believe about what I offer in order to have buyers begging? All right. Love you guys. And I'll see you for the event next week. Bye.